Since I gotta do everything for YouTube too now, I just had my Pop-Tart. I had a real unhealthy breakfast this morning because I deserved it. This is a video for all future people like me, Spencer, and Hush Holsters who are exporting stuff. I got a call from, or an email from Customs and Border Patrol. Take my gun out. And they had said, this officer had said that he had seized my packages, or some packages, of the gas stock because he believed that they violated ITAR. And if you're doing anything like this, like obviously you need to check things like ITAR, but I already have some experience with like what is ITAR controlled and what is not. And I knew this wasn't ITAR controlled. And he was like, okay, well, like if it is, and I determined that it is, it's, 10 years in prison. And obviously I'm not built for prison. I'm built for like summer camp or like paintball or go-karts, So I was like, okay, well, I know it's not ITAR. Like, what else could it be? And he said, well, it could be this other, everything's 3-letter acronyms. I'm not going to bore you with them, but EAA and EIR and ECCN and shit like that. He's like, well, if you didn't do that, you had to file some like electronic document for every unit you shipped. And if you don't do that, every unit that you shipped is a $5,000 fine. And that was going to be like $600,000 or $700,000. Like, I would be done. Anyways, so he got real confused. I got confused. I'm using ChatGPT to like help me on this, regardless how you feel about it. Like, it was just trying to do research for me. Anyways, the customs guy was like, hey, you should, or like, he said, what did he say? This is important. I'll be honest with you, I'm sorting through the legal speak and I am now even more confused. I'm providing you a contact number for an export counselor. I'm stuck on the part where it says it is still controlled but may not need a license and is still covered by the USML. Another acronym that I don't know. But anyways, he gave me some contact numbers for some export counselors. This is the piece of advice for anybody who is exporting anything, especially gun-related bullshit. If you're exporting something, call an export counselor. I'll even give you the name of my guy if you ask me, right? I'm not going to put it out there for him because I'm sure he's already busy, but call an export counselor. The number's not that hard to find. I'll give it to you if you need it. But holy shit, I thought I was going to jail or the business was tanked or whatever. Like everything was bad. I'm 33. I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. I was like, this is what kills people. Like, right? Like this snap of like, you might go to jail or here's a $500,000 fine is a big deal. Or if they were like, hey, don't worry, bring everything back, we'll file all the paperwork. That was going to be like $10,000 or $15,000 in shipping, right? Not just like returned product that people be like, I'm not giving you my thing back and just to send it back, like just give me my money back, right? So it was a disaster. Anyways, I called this export counselor guy. He called me back. I'll give you his name if you need it. Damn, I talked to him. I was like, hey, they already sell the Samson A-Team stock in Canada. Like, it's very similar. What the F? And he was like, yeah, his exact words were, there's no doubt in my mind that this is not a controlled product. And so much so that like all these special things, this requires nothing. You can just ship this. This guy is just being extra cautious or isn't trained properly or whatever. But I was outside and I started crying. I was just like, my day went from like, pretty good to like rock fucking bottom and then back up to like tolerable. So, man, I'm just saying this. I hope I'll put some tags in there so you can search this future Spencer type guy. Check the coffee cup. Nice. If you got an export thing, call an export counselor. They are a wealth of information. This is all they do is like solve these incredibly complex and bureaucratic problems that will make your life way easier. ChatGPT can like get you kind of close. And Chat was telling me like, this is good to go. Don't worry about it, more or less. Like all these things, I was throwing every piece of information in there. These export counselor guys, they're fucking quick. They are real experts in export. He said to me, he was like, yeah, I used to be an exporter just like you. And I would call up the export council hotline and they would help me out. And he said, almost makes me want to cry again. He said, I want to help American people just like you, and it's a good part of my job. And I'm kind of tearing up about it. It was a big deal for me, man. So I don't like bureaucrat stuff, right? Like I'm a gun guy. A lot of gun guys don't like bureaucratic stuff. This is one of the times when you find a person that's in that place, in that bureaucracy, that really is just a gem. And shout out to his initials are RS. Shout out to him, man. That was some good stuff. And he was even, it was like 4:45 p.m. He's on the West Coast. He's going home, man. He was going home, and he just gave me a call and solved it. So reach out to them and say thank you. Don't just call them up and be like, all right, cool, thanks, bye, click. Tell them thank you. They're doing a job that maybe you couldn't do. Maybe it's too boring, or maybe it's too, detailed, or maybe you just don't care. But my God, are they helpful. So that's it. Canada, goddamn, guys, you guys have caused me a lot of heartburn, and I'm happy that I got the stuff up there. I did my best, but Jesus. And if you say, oh, you should have done your homework, brother, you should have looked it up. Fuck off. You don't know, like, I shipped 100 units before CBP even called me. Samsung already sold the stock. If you think that you can Google all these things or hire some attorney that knows everything, no. Shit just comes up, and you got to figure it out, and you got to roll with it and deal with it. So unless you've done it before, all the way on your own successfully, and not spent $20,000 figuring it out, don't come to me with that. Canada, I'm going to keep selling stuff to you. I'm going to keep making good SKS stuff. I'm going to make other stuff too if you tell me that there's something else to be made. But man, fucking stressful. Anyways, thanks for my vlog, which is dumb as fuck, but thanks for listening to my vlog about export controls. Peace.